will surely see it with the eye of certainty. Then you will surely be asked that day about pleasure.
Now let us show for our respect for national anthem, followed by the national anthem of the Russian Federation in Pakistan. the in charge of the organizing committee to deliver the welcome remark. Mr. Tariq, please come on the stage.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. On behalf of the entire organizing committee, I feel extremely glad to welcome everyone to the second undergraduate poster conference from future to fusion, an astonishing journey from pro-westernization to anti-westernization. I would like to extend a warm welcome to His Excellency Andrei Viktorovich Fedorov, Council General, Russian Federation in Karachi, who have graciously accepted our invitation to join us. I would like to welcome Mr. Faisal Edi, Chairman ED Foundation. I am also honored to have the patron of this conference, Dr. Azhar Al-Deshi, Head Department of International Relations, and Mr. Ruslan Fekharov, Director, Russian Center for Science and Culture. It's a great pleasure and honor to welcome all the session chairs of this conference. I am also honored to invite invite and welcome our esteemed faculty in this undergraduate poster conference. This poster conference would be proved as a milestone in the achievement of the Department of International Relations and Russian Center for Science and Culture. It will tremendously broaden the knowledge of participants about Russia, its history, and distinguished aspects. Last, I would like to extend my gratitude to the entire members of the organizing committee, especially Dr. Faisal Javed, conference convener, and Dr. Muhammad Arif Khan, conference coordinator. Thank you so much everyone for coming today.
Thank you, Mr. Tariq, for your warm welcome. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Faisal Javed, the conference convener, who will provide an overview of the conference objective. Dr. Faisal Javed.
Thank you, Baba. Good morning, everyone. I am Faisal Javed and course in charge of Russian Studies. First of all, I am here today to talk about the objective of our undergraduate poster conference. Actually, first of all, it's the question is why do we organize this conference? We organize this conference because Russia, my students study the Russian studies this semester. We decided why we should not organize this undergraduate poster conference on Russian to explore Russian history, Russian culture, and this conference is beneficial for our students. The purpose of this conference is to provide a platform for undergraduate students to showcase their research work. We believe that undergraduate research is essential for preparing students for their future careers, and we are committed to providing opportunities for students to conduct meaningful research and to share their findings. The theme of this conference is from Peter to Putin, an astonishing journey from pro-Westernization to anti-Westernization. This conference aims to explore the historical, cultural, and political factors that have shaped attitude toward the West in Russia, from the era of Peter the Great to present day. If we look in Russian history in shortest few words, Russian history is a rich and fascinating one. It is a story of conquest, expansion, and revolution. The first Russian state, Kievan Rus, was founded in the 9th century by the Varangians, a group of Scandinavian tribes, Ovarian and Warriors. Kievan Rus was a powerful state that controlled much of Eastern Europe. However, it declined in the 13th century due to an invasion by the Mongol Empire. In the 15th century, Moscow emerged as a new Russian state. Moscow was ruled by Romanov dynasty from 1613 to 1917. Under the Romanov, Russia became a major European power. It expanded its territory, modernized its economy, and built a strong military. The Russian Revolution of 1917 overthrew the Romanov dynasty and established the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union was a major world power that time. However, it collapsed in 1991. Since the collapse of the Russian Soviet Union, Russia has been a democratic republic. It has faced a number of challenges. If we look in the history, there was a 17 Tsars who ruled Russia. The first Tsar was Ivan IV. We know in the Ivan the Terrible. The last Tsar was Nicholas II, who was overthrown in the Russian Revolution in 1917. We hope that you will take advantage of this opportunity to learn about the research being done by our students and to get inspired to conduct your own research. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you at the conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Faisal Javed, for outlining the objective of this conference. We are also privileged to have with us Dr. Asghar, Head of the Department of International Relations. Now I invite Dr. Asghar to share his remarks.
morning to all. I'm grateful to Mr. Andrei Pedrov, Consul General of Russia in Karachi, for inaugurating this poster conference. And it's my pleasure to welcome all my students and participants today for the second undergraduate conference which is being held here at Russian Cultural Center. Although this is second undergraduate conference, poster conference, first conference which was held at IR-FUUAST campus, and that poster exhibition was little part of our 2 days international conference at IR-FUUAST campus. But I think this conference, this poster conference, this is first time in the history of our department that we are conducting such organized conference in academic way, in an organized way, with different sessions and session chairs. And the theme of this conference is from Peter to Putin, and from pro-westernization to anti-westernization. When we say about anti-westernization, it means that it is anti-Americanization, because West is dominated by America and there is American hegemony, and commonly, normally West follow American line. So we can say that. But let me confess, today I am here to learn from you. Today I am here to learn from my students, and I am sure today they will present their work scholarly, and we will learn from you. So I congratulate all of you, and you will present all your works which you have done scholarly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Dusty, for your inspirational work. Now, I would like to invite our scheme session chair, His Excellency Andrei Viktorovich Petrov, Consul General of the Russian Federation of Karachi, to address the audience.
Dear Dr. Dusty, dear Dr. Javed, dear Comrade Prokhorov, faculty members, students, and all guests, welcome you here and very good morning. Dear friends, I believe that your students are very lucky that you happen to study Russian history, one of the most rich, interesting, and full of such dramatic events you will never find in any Hollywood or Bollywood movies. I strongly recommend you that you take this opportunity to learn about the different stages of the evolution of the Russian statehood. And I hope this knowledge will help you not only in your professional sphere, but in your practical life as well. What is also fascinating is that many of you are extremely fortunate to also learn some Russian language. This is not only a very rich, deep, diverse, and colorful language, but a practically useful language as well. It is spoken by more than 150 million in many different countries, and is one of the 6 official languages of the United Nations Organization. One more interesting fact is that yesterday on June 6, we celebrated the Russian Language Day. This day was not chosen artificially. On June 6, 214 years ago, the greatest Russian poet, Alexander Pushkin, was born. I'm sure that you got to know him during your classes. He is considered to be the father of modern Russian language. Station in the 1980s, and many other small things. However, this year our relations have received a considerable boost. I I would like to put a special emphasis on the fact that Russian President Vladimir Putin, during his recent address to the Federal Assembly, mentioned Pakistan as one of the few countries with which Russia is eager to develop partnership. And this desire was clearly reflected by the practical steps made by the leadership of both countries. Precisely, the Russian-Pakistan Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technical Cooperation was held this year in Islamabad on January 18, 20. Less than 2 weeks later, on January 30, Pakistani Foreign Minister Abdullah Zardari came to Moscow and met Sergei Lavrov. Some days ago, we launched a direct shipping line from St. Petersburg to Karachi. And this first batch of Russian crude oil is coming to Karachi port. So many great things have been done just in the first half of the year. I hope that in future you guys will also make a great contribution to the development of our relations. To sum things up, I should mention that the future of our country depends on its educated, motivated and driven youth. I think I'm watching them in this school, such youngsters who will make the country of the future much better. And when I see so many young faces, beautiful and smart, I understand the country has some very great future. So I wish you all good luck. Thank you very much, and let's see what you know about my country. Thank you once more.
Thank you to all the speakers for their enlightening remarks to convey our appreciation and conclude this inaugural session. I invite Dr. Mohammad Arif Khan, the conference coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
My gratitude to Dr. Mohammad Jalla, His Excellency Ms. Anand, Dr. Abhishek Shadalov, for his presence and continued support. Thank you, sir, for blessing us. I am also thankful to Mr. Desalini for his presence in this conference. I would like to congratulate Dr. Azim, Head Department of International Relations, Dr. Faisal Javed, coordinator of this conference, all vacating viewers, the students, and organizing committee of Department of International Relations for organizing such a tremendous conference. I would also take the opportunity and congratulate Mr. Krishnan, Director, the Russian Center for Science and Culture, and Mr. Rajesh without their cooperation and support organizing this was impossible. I hope this conference will pave a way for future collaboration between both institutions and it will add a new chapter in Pakistan relations. Thank you.